Hey guys, I'm just recording this bit because I noticed that um third towards the end of the last video you're watching currently, OBS stopped recording. It was only recording my face, my audio, and me talking. But this is the actual trade, right? I just want to show you guys this confirmation. So price actually did indeed go all the way to our profit target, as we are, like you can see, like 50 points away from reaching that. And we also secured the balance, so we made our 6%. We made our 6% profit target. So for my next trade, we're gonna be trading our funded sim, and I was just giving tips on how to trade a funded account, how to pass funded challenges, and how to make money with prop firms. This is my funded futures. These guys, they do 2 days to pass. I don't think that you should ever trade with a prop firm that requires you to trade for more than 2 days to pass their evaluation. Like I said, not their funded sim, their evaluation. The more time you can spend trading their live sim and the less time you spend trading their eval, the better for you. Why? You're going to catch better trades. So the more time you're trading their evaluation, that time the market is doing what it's gonna do, right? And because you're not actually making money, you're showing them that you can trade, and nobody gives a fuck whether you can trade or not. You're going to be missing moves that could actually make you real money, right? So you want to pass these challenges as soon as possible. That's why I use large sizes. I full port the entire account because you can easily buy another one if you miss it. You full port the account, or you use anywhere from 1% to 1.5%, or full port it depending on size. And also know your numbers, right? So it's important that you know your numbers, this type of thing. Like for me, for example, I already know that I have a win rate of 55% and an average um, risk to reward of I already know that I have a win rate of 55% and an average risk to reward of 3 to 1. So with 55% to 60%, I know, like, me taking my playbook, chances are this is going to work out for me. I'm still going to manage my risk, have a stop loss, and all that good stuff. But yeah, because of my knowing my numbers, I feel comfortable full porting my account. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel comfortable full porting the account. And this will just go back to Dow right now. You can see that price does indeed finally go to hit our stop losses. Sorry, not our stop loss, goes to hit our take profit. Cause why? We're goated. So with that being said, guys, for the second time today, peace out. It's your boy Saint World, and it's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys in my next recording, my next trading session, and I love you all. See y'all soon. Bye. The trade plan is an interesting one. Shorts. Shorts. I just want to sell short. I want to sell short this market. Why am I selling shorts? Well, I have my playbook set up on Nasdaq and on the ES on 15-minute right here, where you have the small rectangle box right here. This is what I call my SW breaker B sell M15 setup. So that is what we have right here on the Nasdaq and on the ES. But I'm going to be trading the Dow. So what I expect is if Nasdaq and ES follow through with this setup and they are bearish, then the Dow should also sell. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on the 15-minute chat, and I'm gonna open one more. So this is what we're trading right now is funded challenge. So we have this is the my funded futures challenge, and objective today is to make 1, 2, 3% of the account. And how I hope to achieve this today is by shorting the market. Now a very weak higher time frame. Look at all of this gone. So what I'm thinking is I'm thinking that the Dow could price could come to this draw on liquidity, which is the previous day low made on Friday. We could come to this lower draw of liquidity on the 46,570, which is relative equal lows, and we could also come to this draw on liquidity right here, which is all the way at 45,661. So that is during the course of this week. So I'm going to be taking shorts for this low hanging fruits here, previous day lows. And price may breach that low and want to come all the way to 46,554. So that is the game plan. That is the game plan. And the market opens pretty soon. I was having a chat with my pups. So there's that. I'm just trying to find which window has my trading panel open. Out of the bat, this open, we're already like trading through a fair value gap on the 15 minute. About to take Asia lows. Asia low is about to be breached. We've already breached London lows, 730 and 830 key lows. So yeah, what I'm basically gonna be doing is I'm looking for a large downside expansion. Price to trade back into the expansion and we'll short from there. Or yeah, let's just see how the market opens and then we're gonna figure out how to take a short position from there. And I'll be scaling in also. So the market opens in a couple minutes. I'll be scaling in also. But this is the thing I was talking about the other day about how like pre-market, when I woke up this morning, market was maybe 260, and I've been on. I wanted to take shorts from there, but I have a rule, so I don't trade pre-market. And coming into the actual market, price is gonna open up at 47,120, which is another like 130 points there, about lesser than what you could have sold at if you were selling the pre-market. But we don't trade pre-market here, so that's the price of discipline. Besides, there's plenty of points. You feel me? There's plenty of points for us. Nevertheless, I learned from the last time, so I know to keep my music super quiet so that it doesn't bleed into.
Bluetooth mode.
Oh, market open. I think this kind of just took out Asia's lows. Just took out Asia lows below 101. And I'm back up at 127. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell the market at this point.
Order filled. Stop filled.
That definitely didn't work. back. Wasn't the smartest idea to sell right after taking Asia's, because we already know that it's going to be sell stops isn't there. So who would we, theoretically be pairing our orders with? Nevertheless, I'm just gonna be patient and wait. It's not that I don't think price can be, to the upside today. It's more so like definitely those look like buyers are control the market as far as we're concerned. Taking out 730 highs. We have London highs still yet to be tapped. Let me see how the Nasdaq is done. And yes.
Power off.
I think we should go long here. There's no indication whatsoever that price is indeed ready to sell. So we have a swing high form and now I have the down close. Let's see how price is gonna close. just want to see this on a 15-minute time frame. On a 5-minute time frame, my bad. I have this high of 289. What direction is the money? This could very well be just a retracement, and sellers are going to capitalize on higher prices. So I gotta be patient to see. Here comes the money. So nice. This is good. So what we have now, we have the swing high, retracement downside. And basically what I want to see is I want to see price fail to breach. I want to see price try to get up again and just fail to take that level. Or create a bearish order block on the 5-minute right here by closing below this low of 190, 199. That would be so wonderfully beautiful. Guys, it's actually such a dumb idea to take a short. But you know, when it's Mondays, something I notice about Mondays, bro, like when it comes to Mondays, you know, it's been like 3 days of no trading, and you just don't give a fuck, bro. Like, it's kind of like getting your hands dirty, like, you know, or what's the phrase? It's like you're getting warmed up type of thing, you know. That's why I'm willing to take that risk and just see, okay, maybe what the fuck, you get what I mean? So something like this now, we created a fair value gap on the 5-minute, right? Boom. I would have thought that, okay, price should retrace back into this 5-minute fair value gap, but the second candle after that closed near its high, full body displacement, and closed near its high. So that leads me to think that we are not actually going to get below. We're not actually going to respect this fair value, and this could very well be a manipulation for us to sell lower. So I'm still going to sell short. Again, boom, order block confirmed. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put most low of this candle, 198. I'm just going to mark that out. And let this candle close. Now guys, we could be wrong, you know. But that's why we put on the trade, right? That's why we manage our risk. Because we could be wrong. We could be very wrong. So I'm gonna want to let this candle close. And just like that, I'm expecting our price shouldn't want to get above 290 anymore. Price shouldn't want to go and take out 290. Being high of day at this point. And we're gonna sell on the break from this low. The stop.
Stop filled.
And now we're in it. In it to win it. I want to see us totally like just inverse this gap. This fair value gap that's created. That's what I want to see. Probably just inverse that gap. Totally just collapse. And where am I targeting for a profit? Put a buy limit here. at this previous day low. Right now, it's just only one that will have inside, so put a buy limit there. This is the trade. So we still haven't like totally dismantled, this gap. And like I said, we could be wrong, guys. We could be wrong. We're just gonna let it play out. We're just gonna let it play out. We could be wrong on who is in charge. Price is not obliged to follow my thesis or analysis, rather. Took out Asia's lows and just reacted very vehemently away from that low, run away from it. So what I want to see is price save. Yeah, fuck your lows. Fuck all you buyers who are buying under that low. We're gonna go lower because we're weak. That's what I want to see the market do. But it's not done that yet. Actually kicked us out of the market on our first entry. Are we going to keep on holding 200? Is the question. I want to scale in with 2 more contracts, but not right now. Not right now. That's one. Maybe on 150. I'll look to put in more size at 150. At that point, we would have very much nearly covered the entire gap. So this is a battle of low of day and high of day. Let's see. Because now we're under 200, we're 181, 182, 181, 182. Buyers are holding up this 180 level. Not letting price go below it. And here we're talking about price getting all the way to the 7, to the OOOs, to the triple O's, fam. To Two triple O's. To the triple O's. If you guys, any of you here watching this video that ever watched WWE wrestling, you know Triple H. You know the guy, he drink the water and then with the mist and stuff. Crazy, man. We're still holding up 180. Price is not letting this 180 level go. What I want to see is Price totally dismantle below this 180 level. Price could dismantle below this 180 level. That would be nice. That would be real fucking nice. I'd a bearish order, but depending on order flow, one of these guys is gonna get rejected. One of these guys is gonna get respected. You know. I reckon that we come up to 242 and then sell off of that level. Like above it. All we can do is wait for real. We're back above 200. 200. My mama said she need a crib. I sent her 200. I know you thinking dollars. Fuck it with some real ballers. Fuck it with some real ballers. Yeah. Fuck it, tickets 2,000. Yeah, give me mine. They not Jimmy Fallon. I got Lambos, Red Fur, 75. I'm a real nigga in this industry. Yeah. I've been in the game for 2 years. Nigga deep gangster. And I've been rapping on my heart. Trading is a sport. I can't prepare for track. Yo, my mama said she needs me, and I need her to calendar full big meetings. When I'm in the mood, I call my shorty. Please me. She coming right into the crib and then she eating. Yeah. Eating on the dick, she eating. She's a monster on the dick. She's a monster. Yo, is price gonna go to 300? This price gonna go to 300. We've been super weak during pre-market. So I don't even know where all this strength is coming from. Like whatever happened to the days, bro? Whatever happened to the days where price would just like open and just dismantle? Yo, last week was actually a crazy week to trade, you know. Last week, Monday till Wednesday, you could literally just buy the open, buy the close of the first minute up close candle and hold it to the end of the day and you'll be in profit. I wonder if that's what's about to happen, you know. Are we about to see another bullish move? Yo, if we get something out of this trade, bro, it's cooked. We're cooked. Like, that's it. Game over. Like, till tomorrow. You know. I wonder if we're going to see another bullish move. Move. Yeah. Yeah. Price don't want to go down. I said go down. This is not the time to be resilient, guys. This is not the time for price to say, they try to hold me down, but I ain't trying to go down. Like, nah. This is the time for it to actually go down and stay down, bro. Please. Pretty please. Yo, chat, are we cooked? I think we might actually be cooked, guys. Even if price gets below this low of 174, we are not falling for this shit. You get me? Better to, run up these highs if you want to. Do your manipulation, bro. We're here for it. We love to see it, bro. We signed up for the game. You feel me? We signed up for the what? We signed up for the game. We don't give a we don't care what the game want to do. We signed up for the game. We're here for it. price being stubborn per usual. Buyers holding up 211, 214. The 11s. Buyers holding up the 11s, sellers holding up the 20s. You ever heard that saying before? What's yours is yours. What's yours will always come to you. Never run away from you. No matter what they try to do. That's the vibe I'm getting. If it's gonna be, it's gonna be. Lost $400 in that first trade. That's like 0.8%, 0.9%. Nah, that's like 0.8% facts. On that last trade we just took, that was 0.8%. I remember our goal was to make 3%, so now we're gonna make 3.8%. Guys, I want to scale in, but not right here, not below these lows. I'd like to see how price, if I thought we do get below these lows, I want to see how price is going to react upon breaching that low. But who's to say for real? Because price is holding up 200. Ah! Just sell. Just sell. Can we move past this price? Like, it's you and me. Forget the recording. Forget any of this. It's just me and you, fam. You know. Can we move past this? Just fall. Don't tell anybody wants to fall. Just fall. It could be our little secret. Like, I won't tell nobody. And obviously, I know you know how to keep your mouth shut. So you ain't gonna tell nobody either. You know? I'll just be SW and the Dow Jones. Where are the sellers when you need them? Yo, I'm gassed, fam. Can we really do this? That's what the whole world wants to know. The whole world wants to know. You ever seen that meme before? Nobody's gonna know. They don't need to know. How would they know? Nobody's gonna know. Can we take out 175 and then rally? Because I know you want to rally, you naughty girl. Can we take out 175 and then rally? I know you want to. Stubborn motherfucker. How wouldn't it? How will buyers watch their stops get run and they won't do anything? In this economy, they have to force this shit back up. Bro, we're literally like 177 and 174. Literally like 3 points away from the low. So I'm not surprised that price is gonna do this type of foul play move. You know. Bro, let's just go to the 5 minutes and watch this movie here. Where am I targeting? I already told you guys I'm targeting previous day low. Liquidity at previous day low. And that is 46,940. Now this is the candle out that is going to make or break this trade. It's gonna be this one right here. This candle that's forming right now. Why? Is because the job of this candle is going to be to take out all the early sellers in the market. You know? That is his work. His work is to make sure that everybody who was early to this move gets punished. here for it. There's nowhere else would rather be than watch all the shorts get a spanking. Watch all the shorts get an ass whooping. One 35 and 150. Which adds my position at 135 and 150. That is if I ever do get the chance, obviously, and price doesn't just totally fuck us over by running out our stop. I'll be honest, guys. The first trade I took where we lost 0.8%, that was just us getting warmed up, like getting back into the zone for this thing. After the weekend and not pressing by yourself for a little bit, you pretty much just want to get things going. And there's no better way to get things going than with a loss. You feel? So that's that about that. Look at these equal lows right here. So much sexy liquidity just building up under these lows. I reckon that if price should run out this low of 174, 173, then it's going to want to come up again. And if it doesn't, then we're selling at 150 and 135. 150, 135. And we're targeting what? Pretty much targeting 940 as our exit liquidity level. Feels good, doesn't it? Feels good, don't it? Saint World on the microphone. Guys, I'm so tight. Dow Jones got me tight. You guys can see my little cute line, right? I do I need to edit it? Let me edit it so that it's bold and strong, like the person who drew it. Boom. What do you call this? Equal lows. Engineering liquidity. So now price has to tap it. Tap it. Yo, I'm not going to say anything more than that. People are like, John, why are you only putting on one contract? Because my funded futures will only let me put on one contract. Let me tell you. Actually, they let me put on 3. Let me tell you. Let's see. Okay, it's looking like, oh yeah, this is what I thought was going to happen. So engineer liquidity right there, and now buyers are going to use it to send prices higher and run out the stops of sellers before anything else can happen. It's a curse and a blessing. It is a curse and a blessing. Getting tired of seeing the same things happen every day. So 163 now is our new low to beat. And I told you I'm going to add one more to at 150, which is going to drop our price average. What does the 5 minute look like now? Oh, back above 200. Wow. It's really a waiting game for real, for real. So basically, what is going on right now? This is the tug of war that happens on days like this, where the market isn't totally convicted to move on one side of the market at the open. So there is obviously the injection of volume at the start of the market, but afterwards, because this thing isn't like automatic, it takes money to move the market either way, right? So those who want to long are in the get into the market, they're building up their positions, and those who want to sell short are get into the market, they're building up their positions. So the market is trying to decide which way it wants to go. That is this range. We are range bound. And to be fair, like to be honest, I don't really give a fuck. All I know is, come 150, we're gonna sell one more. Come 135, we're gonna sell another. And that is it. Oh my god. It looks like oh no. It doesn't look like what I thought it looked like. You got one more minute to see how this 5 minute candle is gonna close. Let's check on the 15 minute. So the 15 minute has revealed to us that indeed we were manipulating that first minute, and that manipulation took us out. So now let's see if we're actually gonna want to sell. We're back at 160s. We're back at 160. Yep. Let's get to 150, 150, 150. Anyone for 150? Who wants to take 150, 150? And we're gonna sell at 150 with a stop. With a stop. 150, 150, 150, 150. Sell with a stop.
Stop filled.
Oh no, it got me. It got me filled at 148. Damn. Well, we're gonna sell with another stop at 135. 135. Sell stop. 135. So we have three fallen soldiers. I believe that is what the candlestick pattern is called when you have three down close candles following each other, like we do here with boom, boom, boom. Three fallen soldiers. And we're back at 177, 179. Fuck. I just wish the market would fall so that I can go about my day. You know? Like, what are we doing, NASDAQ? Sorry, not NASDAQ, Dow. This stuff is way too wide. I gotta slim it. Because we're back at 205. Can't believe we're back at 205. Just gotta make sure that we're not victims of circumstances real quick. And price has inversed this gap. So the next 2 minute candles are really gonna be make or break on whether we're going to, you know, survive this move or whether it's gonna be a loss. Price for absolutely no reason, deceiving market participants into thinking it wants to sell lower, and then running up to go and hit the stops of sellers. Can't make this shit up. It almost seems to me like price has a fetish for 200, for above 200. Don't blame the messenger. This candles range is getting a little bit too big for you to actually want to come down. I need to keep my mouth shut, bro. Because the moment I said it, the buyers started buying up the low. Bro, don't do some nasty reversal shit in the last 1 second, bro. Like, that's so gay. That is so gay, bro. Fuck.
Stop filled.
We're all in. We are all in. We are all in. I think my little sister is back from school. Yeah, come in. Come in. I'll be right back, guys. Oh my days. I was really stubborn with this one. No cap. No cap on that. 200 has been so strong, bro. Like, shout out to level 200. Buyers at 200 have held price up. Like, I'm not even playing around, bro. Look at this. For visualization, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna draw a straight line parallel across this 200 level, right? So that you can see for yourself. And just look at price. Every time that price went below 200, you see that it got bid up. Every time it went below this blue line, it was bid up. Boom. Bought up, bought up, bought up, bought up, bought up, bought up. So this is the first time now we're going down again, or going below this 200 level. Mind you, I just did the math in my head, right? Although this is where I want to take profit at, and price is definitely gonna reach there, inshallah. I don't need price to go all the way there to pass this challenge. Okay? I don't need price to go all the way there to pass this challenge. What I actually need is 1 to 4% or 3.8%. So that's about 1,900 divided by 15, 126. So 179 minus 126, that's 53. So we actually need price to get around here at 53, this 53 level. For it to even make sense. So I'll definitely just close around this 53 level. Now my concern is going to be, my concern will be if when price gets below 79. Why? Because 79 is low of the day. So it's just like, how is price going to react, after running out the low of day? But that's the thing though, if bulls are in control, then it's going to be vicious. And if bears are in control, then probably going to see more legs down to the downside. The price is falling again. We're below 200 again. So let us see. Let us see. This has been a vicious trade, guys. We've had to wait for this drum. It wasn't just given to us. Some days you put on a trade and price just collapses or rallies like crazy in your favor, or it's already rallying or collapsing and you join the trend. But here we had to like get the reversal and wait for price to turn. So the trade isn't over yet. We're gonna keep our mouth shut. We're gonna continue to observe. We're gonna continue to, watch the position run. Let's see how this looks on the 5 minute. So okay, so all the nonsense that was going on the 5 minute. See here, we had this bullish OV, another one, but now price has totally engulfed it with this big downside candle. So I think that price will want to continue down. Let's see the next 4 minutes how this next 5 minute candle is going to close. I don't want to see price get above 200 again. That would be pretty annoying, to be fair, to be honest with you. So we're basically where we started off today, before our first loss at this point so far. Let's see what price is gonna do next. We're giving up that 40 level. We're now in the 30s. Oh no. now in the 60s. '50s now. We're back in the '40s. 48, 42, 41, 40, 44. So buyers are holding up 140. They're gonna let prices fall into the 139, 137, 138 level. I told you guys our initial target profit is in the 46,940. But this is a funded challenge, and for this funded challenge today, coming to today, we're already 3% up. Our profit target is 6%, so we need to make another 3%. So if we allow price to go all the way to our target profit at 46,940, we are going to overshoot our profit target largely, and we don't want that. So what we're gonna do is we're going to use a market order to cover when price actually reaches our 3% goal, which is actually 3.8% because we lost 0.8% on our first execution today. This is our second execution. So stay tuned and let's watch how price goes. What is going to be really interesting for me is going to be to see how price reacts after running out today's low of day. We're now in the 20s for the first time today. We're at 124. We're in the teens. When you chat to Shorty, you gotta ask her age. If her age ends with a teen, we're not on that. Bun that, John, buddy. We ain't on that. Cool. So for the first time today, we're in the 4 figures profit. So that's like what, $900 more. We shouldn't shoot 3,100, which is 1,600 profit. Okay, we're now approaching the low of the day where I said we'll have we'll be an area of concern. So fam, this is it right here. This low of 179. And I believe it's at 50s that we're gonna be good to go, like for this challenge, right? And we're actually sellers, so we just want to buy. Let's see how price holds. We can stay all the way till, like, we gonna close our position for sure for this challenge. Mind you guys, if it was like a live funded sim that we're trading, which we will be trading in our next video if this actually gets to our take profit level, then we would not cut this trade short at the time we're going to cut it short. Instead, we'll let it run all the way to our profit target and hope that it even goes further. But for this sake of this challenge, we need to get this account balance to 53,000. And you can see right now we are 51,100. So that is a profit of 1,900. And we had 1,200. So we need 700 divided by 15 more, I guess, in terms of points. It's just because I've had Let me tell you guys a story. So a few weeks ago, in the past, I was trading two challenges, right? Coming into a Monday, just like this Monday, I was trading two funded challenges. I was group trading them, right? So we already did 3% of our 6% profit target on Friday, just like last week. And then, just like this week, we're in already. And then coming into this Monday, just like a Monday, just like today, we needed to make 3%. Do you guys believe the most incredible, not incredible thing happened, which was I was group trading these accounts, and at somewhere along the line, I went to my trade of it and I dismantled the group settings so that they would no longer be groups, just because I wanted to exit one trade individually without it taking me out of the second trade. This, mind you, this small action is what saved me that day. So what happens is I end up doing that, canceling the group settings so that only one of my trades gets taken out, because that trade happened to enter the profit target before the other trade entered the profit target, you know. And now that account is the first one to get funded. The second one, I hold the trade for a little bit longer and it gets funded, so I close the trade on that one. And I'm pretty much done for the day. I go to play table tennis with my OG, and just enjoy the rest of my day, the rest of my trading day. And this is what happened, guys. So from there, come midnight, because I'm in Nigeria right now, I'm not in the Eastern time. So come midnight, why is this trade turning around? Come midnight anyways, I'm waiting for my Founder Futures to send me an invitation to, trade my now funded account. And the first 10 minutes, the first 20 minutes, the next 30 minutes, 40 minutes goes by and I don't get a message from anybody. Bro, this trade has already reversed, bro. What the hell? There's no way, fam. There's no way. There's no way this trade is about to reverse and go all the way to. That would actually be insane. Well, going ahead with my story, so apparently time passes and eventually I do get an email saying congratulations. All the formalities that come with passing the challenge, say congratulations, this and that, your account is now ready, or you wait a certain amount of time for your account to be ready. Gucci, calm. But then I noticed that only one account, they only sent me one email saying this. Remember I told you I was group trading, so I was supposed to get two accounts. Supposed to have two accounts that are telling me this now. So what happens to the next one? I go on the My Funded Futures website to check the stats on my account, my trading, and I discover that the initial account that I put on, that I first closed the trade on, is now sitting at a balance of $5,000 instead of $3,000. And then I'm confused, how did we get here? So long story short is that My Funded Futures had put on a trade on my behalf, because Tradeovate says that the trade was executed through a market order, not a limit order or a stop order, meaning that I did not leave an order lingering around. It was executed in a market order. Whereas I told y'all I was with my alibi playing table tennis during the course of the day. So I just thought it was very interesting. It was a very interesting experience because they ended up denying me a funded account on that second one, saying that I had overshot the balance. So therefore, I was not eligible to have the funded sim, and I would actually have to go on to make another 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5% of the account just to get to the funded. So what I did, I ended up resetting it. I ended up resetting the account because at that point it would be a waste of my time to have to trade all the way to that level to get it funded, whereas I could just do a new account and trade to 3K, which is what I did. So yeah, that's story time. So in the middle of our story time, price has totally reversed on us. as you lot can see. This was actually crazy. I did not foresee. So when I was talking about my area of concern being this low of day, apparently price wasn't even going to wait till we reached low of day for, the sporadic nature of price action to take hold. We actually ended up reversing at 81 and the low of day is 79, so 2 points above the low of day. It's crazy. Crazy Monday. Interesting Monday. Now price is gonna wanna get above 200 again. $5 million rejection block. Either ways, we're gonna be patient, bro. It all boils down into if order flow is gonna be on our side. So if order flow is on our side, then I want to see that this order block is respected. And if order flow isn't on our side, then we are indeed totally cooked. Man, I'm tired. I don't even make it make sense, guys. I've been drinking water, but I'm still thirsty. And I mean thirsty for water. I don't mean like thirsty for any, I'm just clearing it so that those who don't understand will understand. I'm tired, man. This trade is dragging on for way too long. Trade is dragging on for way too long, bruh. We were already at 81. Now you went all the way back to 196. Like, what is the purpose of this move, bro? And I'm just being genuinely curious. It's not like I'm saying this so that you can just prove me wrong for the sake of the universe wanting to fuck me over. Like, I know you want to give me this money. And I'm just here. I'm going to be patient. Like, I don't have a choice. I'm going to do the right thing, as always. It's just this trade has dragged on longer than I thought, for real, for real. But it's cool, though. Like, it's not like I have anywhere else to go. After this, I'll probably just go buy a donut and a drink, bro, and eat. You feel me? Like, I'm on my getting fat vibes, bro. Like, niggas been too skinny for way too long, buddy. I've been 70 kg for like 7 years now. Nah, cap. I've been 70 kg for a long time, though. I'm trying to put on some mass. You know what I'm saying? I need some mass. And I'm not talking about quick mass. I'm talking about like real mass. You feel me? Real mass. Like mass, like Massachusetts type of mass. You feel me? I just want to know. Well, if you get below this low today, then there's definitely going to be some type of reaction away from it because now it's equal lows, bro. So now we have sell stops building up under that